Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. What's going on? Today I have a fragrance review from House of Christian Dior, but it's not a men's fragrance. This is a women's perfume, and this fragrance I wanted to review for a very long time. I kind of did initial impression from Study Enterprise one time, but that was like not a full-on review. So I kind of feel like I borrowed it from my friend, and she was kind enough to lend me her bottle. So I'm gonna do the review for you today, full-on review, and this is one of my absolute favorite fragrances of all time. If you ask me from women's side, men's side doesn't matter. But if you're talking from women's perspective, some of my favorite fragrances are Armani C, Marc Jacobs Decadence, then Flower Bomb. There's also like a lot I cannot remember at this point, but there are a lot of sweet fragrances that I love, like La Vie Belle, and also there is Treasure Nuit. So this fragrance, it's right up there with those, and it's perhaps like one of my most favorite, as I told you, like Carolina Herrera, Good Girl, a lot of names coming up. So let's break it down and see who is it for, what does it smell like, and longevity, performance, stuff like that. And we will see if also men can wear it. I think it's, I'll tell you. So this is the box that comes in, and this is called Poison Girl. So this is from Dior, and this is the EDP concentration. There is also, I think, EDT concentration, EDT version of it, but I never smelled it. Perhaps I did, but I just do not remember. That was more citrusy, more lighter take on this. And this is a flanker of Dior Poison line. Dior Poison is the very first of this line, and they have a lot of poison: Midnight Poison, Hypnotic Poison, you name it. They have a lot of poison. So this is one more recent releases, and I really think they hit the jackpot with this one. So Francois Dimashi is the in-house perfumer for this. He created this perfume, 100 ml EDP. This one will cost you about $120 or more, if you depending on where you buy it from, but it's not cheap. So this is one of the more higher end designer fragrance. Up there, shiny, nice little box here, and it's kind of reflective. It says Dior.com and made in France. Bottom you're gonna find all the information. So basically it's a nice looking box, but this pink, it's kind of like youthful, young, sort of ladylike kind of a color. So let's see the bottle. However, it's a gorgeous little bottle. I love all the poison bottles, but let me find out. Yeah, this is the front, and this is where you're gonna have a little bit difficulty reading the name, because usually the poison they have sticker, I think, in front, but this one, the juice is so dark, so rich, you can barely read the names. It's actually printed there in black. So I think this is kind of like not a very nice touch, because if it was in lighter font, then you can read the name. Otherwise it looks like the whole bottle is apple shaped, kind of like Nina Ricci bottles. Okay, and it has like dark at the bottom, and it goes like with the juice color, it looks like dark red with black combo with a black cap. Very beautiful cap, by the way. It clicks onto place, but if you do not if you close it partially, it's going to be open like that. So be careful when you pick it up. It might just come off, and you just drop your bottle. So always make sure you go all the way, then it's a snug fit. Apart from that, very beautiful bottle, amazing looking bottle. So this one I have on my hand for some time, and I know how this smells. I have done a review on Poison Girl Unexpected or something like that, from I think if it was a sample or something like that. So this fragrance I also tried. So first of all, this has beast mode is most beast mode longevity, and this is kind of those perfumes that you can easily get 10, 15, even more hours from it by 1 to 2 sprays. So that is the quality of the fragrance. It's really strong. Dior makes some amazing lasting power, like fragrances that have amazing lasting power. This one, J'adore, Dior Joy. So this is their Poison line. This is really thick and very sweet. So this one has the prominent notes of almond, tonka bean, and I feel there is also vanilla or something like that. Also in the opening, when you spray it for the first time, you get a kind of like a bitter clementine or orangey note that goes away very fast, and then you enter the territory of, if you like those popcorn smell, like recently La Belle, Classique, those fragrances, very sweet, very strong, girly fragrances that are like Good Girl. And there's one more I forgot, I do not remember them. Yeah, Pure Excess. So if you know those fragrances, this is going to be like right up there with those. You can wear this at night time. This is very sweet. I think it will do really good in cold weathers, but perhaps it's almost all year round, just depending on the, like, vary the number of sprays. Just go one spray perhaps in the summer, and then the rest of the year you just go like winter time, go 2 to 3. It will be really good for night outs, clubbing, dating. It just smells so posh. It just have a nice scent trail, a nice sillage. It leaves in a like a beautiful trail in the air, so you can actually follow, like this fragrance actually makes you follow whoever is wearing it. So I would suggest you put some on your hair. I guess it will have nice, like, wavy sort of a thing going on in there. Who is it for? I think this is intended for young women. When I smell it, it smells very much like that salty sort of a popcorn, kind of like that, not cacao. What is the word I'm looking for? It's like caramel sort of sweetness in it. So very intense sweetness. So I think it will be good for 20 to 30. Perhaps that's the age range I'm looking at. But like schoolgoers, I don't think it's a good scent for you, because it could be a little bit too flirtatious. Okay. The versatility, I just told you, you can wear it all year round. Just lower the number of sprays during summertime. Can a man wear it? That is the question I asked in the beginning of the review. I would love to wear it because I do have quite a few sweet fragrances. Like Yopom is one of my favorite fragrances from men's side, but it's sweet. It could almost be leaning towards feminine side, but it's not. And I do have a lot of women's perfume that I wear, like Flower Bomb is one of my most complimented fragrances. It has pink pepper. So this fragrance, I think men, if you like sweet fragrances, I have a brother, brother Anis. He has a lot of women's perfume. If you're comfortable, you can easily wear it. It's not too feminine. It has a strength. And Dior, Dior, they do such a way fragrance is like so classy. So if a man wears it, yeah, it will smell a little bit too sweet on him. But if he can rock it with confidence, if he has the personality, this will be great. So I suggest this for both genders, but it is actually women's perfume. So performance, everything is great. Smell is great. This fragrance, you guys know where this is heading. This is a masterpiece. I love this fragrance. Right after Midnight Poison, this is my second favorite of the whole series. I like Hypnotic Poison, but it's okay. Like some of the other poisons, they are like kind of daring. This is great. So overall, this fragrance is a masterpiece. I'm giving it 10 out of 10. For bottle presentation, the box is meh, like I'm not very big fan of the box, but it is what it is. But the bottle, smell, longevity, compliments, everything. This is a 10 out of 10. Poison Girl EDP. Definitely check it out. It's one of my most favorite women's perfume of all time. That's all I have for you today. Perhaps I'll do one more review with men's side. Let me see how that one goes. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.